पिछले पार्ट में हमने लार्ज स्केल रिटेलर के बारे में जानकारी ली थी। अभी हम इस प्रकरण के मतलब व्यापार के, ट्रेड के लास्ट पॉइंट मतलब इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड के बारे में जानकारी लेने वाले हैं। इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड यानी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यापार। एन एंशियंट इंडिया इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड was conducted for various quality products like silk, handloom, ornaments, weapons, etc. When the trade activity are conducted between two or more countries, it is called as international trade. जब दो या फिर दो से ज़्यादा अधिक देशों में जो व्यापार किया जाता है उसे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यापार ऐसा कहा जाता है। दो देशों में राजकीय संबंध और इसमें इस व्यापार का प्रभाव अधिक से अधिक पड़ता है। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यापार यह शासकीय सरकारी योजनाएं, अर्थव्यवस्था, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय बाजार, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय लॉ, इन चलन इत्यादि विविध प्रक्रियाओं पे प्रभाव दिखाता है। जग भर में बहुत अर्थशास्त्रज्ञ साइंटिस्ट यह पे सहमत थे कि व्यापार देश की संपत्ति को चालना देने के लिए मदद करते हैं। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यापार में ग्राहकों को विविध प्रकार की वस्तु और सेवाएं प्राप्त होती है। Various factors like government, politics, economy, international market, international laws, currency influence the trade activities. Most economics globally agree that international trade helps to boost the nation's wealth. The consumer get variety of goods and services due to international trade. International trade के दो टाइप से, एक्सपोर्ट ट्रेड, इंपोर्ट ट्रेड। अभी हम एक्सपोर्ट ट्रेड के बारे में जानकारी लेंगे। निर्यात व्यापार, एक्सपोर्ट ट्रेड यानी निर्यात व्यापार। एक्सपोर्ट ट्रेड रेफर्स टू सेल्स ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज टू फॉरेन कंट्री। विदेश में वस्तु और सेवाओं की सेलिंग करना यानी कि निर्यात व्यापार होए। उसमें 4 प्रक्रिया आती है। प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज, प्री शिपिंग स्टेज, शिपमेंट स्टेज, पोस्ट शिपमेंट स्टेज। उसमें प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज में उसकी रजिस्ट्रेशन और अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ एजेंट के बारे में जानकारी है। फर्स्ट इज रजिस्ट्रेशन। द exporter has to get himself registered with various authorities follows Directorate General of Foreign Trade to obtain import export certificate number. Second is Income Tax Authority obtain permanent account number. Third is other authority like EPC Export Promotion Council and GST Authority. Second is appointment agent. After registration, the exporter appoint agent or sale representative, a board to book order. The exporter may also open sales office in foreign country. Second B part is pre-shipment. Pre-shipment stage में receipt of order. As soon as the order is received, the exporter must verify and confirm the order. The exporter check on the restrictions on import and importer country. Second is letter of credit. The exporter requests importer to issue a letter on credit in his favor. Receipt and letter credit from importer. Bank will clear the foreign exchange and other restriction. Third is pre-shipment finance. The exporter obtain pre-shipment finance from the banker to meet working capital requirement. Fourth, production of goods. The exporter has to produce goods and as per buyer need. If the exporter is not manufacturer, then he will get the ordered goods from the local supplier. Fifth, packing. The goods must properly packed because packing play three important roles: protection of goods in transit, second, preservation of quality of goods, third, promotion of goods. Export Credit and Guarantee Corporation. Sixth, the exporter may obtain cover from ECGC. Such cover protect exporter against credit risk. GST formalities. The exporter needs to complete GST formalities regarding export trade. 8. Marine insurance. The exporter has obtained marine insurance under CIF, cost insurance and freight contract. He has to pay necessary insurance premium and obtain insurance policy. Last is C and F agents, clearing and forwarding agents. In export trade, C and F agents are known as custom house agents. These agents are responsible for forwarding the goods. C is shipping stage. Third is shipment stage. First is processing of documents. Exporter prepare the shipping bill and gets all the documents proceed at custom house. Second is examination of goods. The C and F agent obtain creating order from the PTA Post Trust Authority to cart the goods inside docks. Third is loading of goods. After examining the goods, CE custom examiner issues late export order. The C and F agent then obtain late ship order from custom preventive officer. The goods are then loaded on ships which a made receipt is obtained. Last, D, post shipment stage. Shipment advice. First stage is shipment advice. The exporter sends shipment advice to the importer informing him about dispatch of goods. He also sends copy of packing list, commercial invoice and non-negotiable copy of loading along with advice letter. Second is presentation of documents. The exporter submit all necessary documents to the bank for negotiation and realization of export proceeds. Third is realization of export incentive. The exporter make an arrangement to obtain export incentive for the concern authorized. The incentive include duty, drawbacks, refund and GST. Fourth and last, follow-up. Exporter should always have follow-up after export to find buyers' reaction towards the goods. ये थे एक्सपोर्ट ट्रेड के बारे में. अभी हम इंपोर्ट ट्रेड के बारे में वही जानकारी लेंगे. इम्पोर्टेंट ट्रेड्स रेफर टू द परचेस ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज फ्रॉम foreign country, the procedure of import trade differ from country to country depends upon the import policy, stationary recruitment, custom policy of different countries. आयात व्यापार में विदेशी देश में से अपने देश में वस्तु खरीदी या फिर परचेसिंग करना मतलब आयात व्यापार रहता है। जग में सभी देशों में आयात व्यापार मतलब इंपोर्ट ट्रेड यह सरकार नियंत्रित करता है। अभी उसकी प्रोसेस क्या है? इंपोर्ट प्रोसीजर, प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज, सेकेंड इज प्री इंपोर्ट स्टेज, थर्ड इंपोर्ट स्टेज, पोस्ट इंपोर्ट स्टेज। इसमें भी सबसे पहले रजिस्ट्रेशन आता है। फर्स्ट प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज में हम देखेंगे रजिस्ट्रेशन। द importer has to get himself registered with various authority follows Directorate General Foreign Trade to obtain import-export certificate number, income tax authority to obtain permanent account number, formalities regarding GST. Second is negotiation. The importer must hold negotiation with overseas suppliers regarding first, price of goods, delivery, second, delivery schedule, third, credit period, fourth, term and condition regarding sale, payment and delivery. B, pre-import stage. First stage is quota stage. Quota certificate. Certain items are subjected to quota restriction. The importer needs to obtain important quota certificate from government authorities. Second is foreign exchange. The importer needs to obtain foreign exchange clearance for RBI. The importer should forward application for the sum through his bank. Fourth, order placement. After obtain foreign exchange clearance from RBI, the importer places an order with overseas suppliers. This order called in as indent. The importer negotiate the term and condition of the import contract, place the order. Letter of credit. Fourth, exporter normally request LC, and LC is an undertaking given by the importer. Bank guarantees the payment to the exporter on behalf of importer. Fifth, clearing and forwarding agent, C&F agent. The importer has to appoint C&F agent to undertake various custom formalities and documentation work in respect of import of goods. 6. Shipment advice. The shipment advice enable the importer to make necessary arrangement for custom clearance and unloading goods sent by the exporter. C. Import stage. Import procedure में थर्ड इज import stage. रिसिप्ट एंड फर्स्ट स्टेज इसमें फर्स्ट स्टेप है रिसिप्ट एंड डॉक्यूमेंट. द इम्पोर्टेंट रिसीव द डॉक्यूमेंट सेंड बाय द एक्सपोर्टर थ्रू हिज बैंक. द डॉक्यूमेंट इंक्लूड फर्स्ट बिल एंड लेडिंग, पैकिंग लिस्ट, कमर्शियल इनवॉइस, सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिनल, certificate of inspection, etc. Second is bill of entry. C&F agents prepare bill of entry which is required to custom clearance. Third, delivery order. The C&F agent obtain delivery order from the shipping company. The shipping company gives the delivery order on payment of freight. Delivery order helps to unload the goods from vessel. Fourth, custom clearance. The purpose of custom clearance is to get the document certified from custom authority. The documents include bill loading, bill of entry, packing list. लास्ट पोस्ट इम्पोर्ट स्टेज, उसमें फर्स्ट स्टेज है पोस्ट ट्रस्ट ड्यूज. द C&F एजेंट्स हैज़ टू मेक पेमेंट्स ऑफ पोर्ट ट्रस्ट ड्यूज. कस्टम ड्यूटी. द C&F agent has to make payment to custom authorities in respect of importing goods. Insurance premium. The importer has to make payment under free on board contract. Fourth, payment of freight. The importer has to make payment of freight under shipping contract. Fifth, exporter payment. The importer has to make payment to the exporter as per the term of contract. Exporter draws a bill of exchange for the payment. Follow-up. Last is the importer needs to follow up is request of import goods. If there are any descriptions, importer should inform to the exporter. यहाँ पे हमारा सेकेंड चैप्टर समाप्त होता है.